back to our YouTube channel. This morning we are gonna make some Belgian waffles. We're actually gonna make these dairy-free, so let's get right into it. First thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna make a buttermilk. Since I don't have buttermilk, I am just going to show you guys how to make buttermilk. You need a lemon. You could also use vinegar. I just prefer to use lemon. Here's how you do it. So for this recipe, we're gonna use about 1.5 cups of dairy-free milk. I'm using oat milk as usual. So I'm gonna pour, oh, this isn't open. Okay, that would be helpful, huh? Okay, I'm gonna pour a cup and a half of milk in here. This is still pretty cold. It's supposed to be room temperature when you do this, so I'm actually just gonna put this in the microwave for like 15-20 seconds. Okay, we're back. So the milk just has to be not freezing cold. This came right out of the refrigerator, and I didn't want it to be freezing, so now it's room temperature. We are gonna put 1 lemon in it, and we're just gonna let it sit for 5 minutes so that it curdles, and it'll make like a buttermilk. Okay, you're gonna go first in the bowl.
I don't need help.
Okay. I'll save this lemon for my water. Now your turn. So this is how I make my buttermilk if I need buttermilk. Back to Mia, she's gonna stir it. Okay, ready? Okay, good. Perfect. All right, we're just gonna put that off to the side. We're gonna let that sit for a couple minutes and let it curdle.
Is this apple juice?
No, don't touch it, okay?
Okay. How about ice? How about ice?
Good thing you caught that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so while that's sitting, we are gonna put some wet ingredients just into the blender. I'm using a blender because I'm adding a banana to these waffles. Oh yeah, these are dairy-free banana waffles. Dairy-free Belgian banana waffles. Dairy-free banana Belgian waffles. All right, we'll come up with a name after. I am gonna use an egg for this recipe. You could just sub the egg for applesauce. Sometimes when you're using a banana, you don't even need an egg, but I am gonna use one this morning because I haven't used one in any of my recipes. I'm gonna use one because I haven't used it in any of my recipes for a while. This banana is really on its last leg here. Okay, so we're just gonna put a banana in here. We'll add some more bananas on top of the waffle, but he doesn't like bananas, so this is a good way to get some banana into his diet. I'm actually gonna use a canola oil this morning. I also could go into a whole thing. There's so much information out there on what the healthy oils are. Basically, what I like to do is just switch them up. You know, just kind of everything in moderation. Don't use the same oil over and over again. I typically will alternate between olive, coconut, sometimes canola. I can go into that more another time. Okay, we're gonna use a couple tablespoons of canola oil here. We'll do 3. 2.
Why are you not helping me?
You're doing the maple syrup. Actually forgot to take out maple syrup. Okay, good job.
You're not making one machine. I only did one thing and Mia did the other thing.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's true. Mia did the other thing.
Okay, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. No, you're gonna pour this in, honey.
Oh.
Take that. Yeah. Maple syrup. So we're just putting all the wet ingredients in the blender. Oh, did it get in? Oh, we might have to add a little more. A little bit of vanilla, teaspoon of vanilla. I literally have never measured that once. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and blend this up. Okay, we are back. So I only blended that because of the banana. If you're not using a banana and you're just gonna make the recipe like regular waffles, you can add everything into another bowl, mix it together, and then just add it to this bowl. Here, we're gonna add it. You wanna pour it in? Is it your turn or his turn?
My turn.
Okay.
Can I pour all of it?
Pour it all in there.
Mia! I can't pour it all.
You're gonna stir it.
I wanted to stir it.
Well, you poured it. Okay, stir it up, stir it up. This mixture is a bit different than like a muffin or a pancake mixture. We're actually gonna add our dry ingredients to the wet. Holy cow, no. That's like a bad storm in an ocean in there. Stop, slow. Okay, we are back. We're gonna do our flours. I'm not gonna use any white flour for this. We're gonna make these healthy. We're putting maple syrup, maybe even a little confectioner's sugar, some sweet bananas on the top. The waffle itself is really healthy. They never taste super sweet or anything like that, but you're gonna add stuff to the top that's gonna make them taste sweet. So we're gonna do about, I think 1 3/4 cups of flour. And you do this is 1 cup of white whole wheat. We really like to use spelt flour, but I feel like you guys don't have that. You're leaving us? Oh, this is a brand new flour. Do you want to do this flour?
Yeah.
We are going to use oat flour for the other 3/4. I'm doing it in a separate bowl because I really like everything to be fully incorporated. When I'm doing this at home, I usually just put everything in one bowl. And I want to make sure everything gets incorporated.
Okay.
2, another one, and 3. This is a lot of oat flour. I actually don't usually use 3/4 cups. It's a little not precise on the measuring. I'm gonna stir this one up.
I'm leaving you. Bye.
You're leaving us? Okay, bye. We have 1 3/4 cups of flour in here. Do a little salt, stir. Teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna do 1.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, good.
See how you eat this behind?
Can you?
I definitely
Chill.
can't play the again.
1 teaspoon of baking powder. Keep stirring that up. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We've got all of our dry ingredients in here, and we are just going to add them to this bowl. Okay, so we have all of our dry ingredients in here. We are just gonna add them to this bowl by just incorporating them. We don't wanna overmix, so we're just gonna add one to the other. Okay, there's gonna be some clumps, but that's okay. I'm gonna get that waffle maker. I'm gonna turn on that waffle maker now, let it get really hot while the kids aren't up here. Well, you can be up here while he's not up here, and I'll show you guys how we make these waffles. Okay guys, we are back. Our waffle iron is very, very hot, so you're gonna be super duper careful. This part's not hot up here. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab some melted butter and just pour it over. It's a little bit lumpy, but that's all right. Okay, we're just gonna pour some in. I usually just spread it around a touch. Oh yeah, that's just telling me it's ready. All right, close it up. We're gonna wait for it to beat. So you like yours soft, right?
Yeah.
I like mine a little crispy, a little crunchy. For hers, I check it. Ooh, look, you can already see that it's rising. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and make a couple of these, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna take this one off a little early. Didn't beep yet, but ooh, it's soft for you. She likes them soft like this. So that's so beautiful. Again, since I use the whole wheat flour, it's gonna be a little darker than yours if you just use a white flour. Ah! We are back. We have some waffles here. So far I've made about 3, and I think I've only used about half the batter. So I'm at least gonna get another 3. She has some bananas and some powdered sugar, and now some syrup. Good thing we made these healthy. We just have a little bit of syrup on ours. I'm gonna cut them up quick.
Can I eat it now?
Or are you just gonna dig in?
I want to eat it.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't need the fork. Mine is not.
Whoa, yes you do.
I don't need a fork
There you
because it's not hot.
No, I know, but I'm eating it. We were sharing it.
Can I eat mine?
Can you cut it up?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So no, we don't eat with our hands like animals. Okay, I'm gonna eat mine like an animal. How is it, hon? Maybe we should grab our waters? Okay, well, here you go.
Thank you.
Mmm, guys?
I love it.
You love it?
love it.
These are really yummy. There's a lot of variations you can make to these. You can choose any fruit you want. You can put strawberries. Sometimes what do we do? Strawberries. Sometimes we don't do any fruit, but if we have fruit in the house, I like to put it in. Our waffles, all of our baked goods really, just to make them a little bit healthier. But yeah, this is a pretty easy recipe. I did complicate it a little today by the 3 different bowls, but you can put everything in one bowl. Let us know if you made this recipe. Don't forget to Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Like the video and make sure you comment if you made this recipe. But we'll be back for our next video. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.